Welcome, food enthusiasts! Are you ready for a delicious challenge? We're here to take you on a culinary adventure with a twist. We have 50 tantalizing riddles about food from all corners of the world. Each riddle will be presented for 15 seconds before the answer is revealed. Test your knowledge, tease your brain, and maybe even learn a thing or two about your favorite dishes. So, are you ready? Prepare your taste buds and let's start this culinary journey. Let's start with our first set of riddles. Are you ready? Riddle number 1. I'm a food that's a delight in the morning or at night. You can eat me with a spoon at breakfast or under the moon. What am I? The answer is cereal. Whether it's cornflakes or oats, cereal is a favorite for many any time of the day. Here comes riddle number 2. I'm red, but I'm not a stop sign. I'm juicy, but I'm not a rain cloud. I'm sweet, but I'm not a candy. What am I? The answer is a strawberry. This sweet, juicy fruit is a summer favorite, isn't it? Get ready for riddle number 3. I'm wrapped in a coat, but I'm not a person. I'm filled with meat, but I'm not a sandwich. I'm often found in a Mexican dish. What am I? The answer is a taco. With a crunchy shell and a delicious filling, tacos are a treat for the palate. Moving on to riddle number 4. I'm bitter when raw, but sweet when cooked. I'm often paired with meats, but I'm a vegetable. What am I? The answer is an onion. This versatile vegetable adds flavor to any dish. And now for our final riddle in this set. Riddle number 5. I'm not a bird, but I can fly. I'm not a plane, but I can soar high. I'm a treat that makes children cry when on the ground I lie. What am I? The answer is an ice cream cone. Despite the tears when it falls, ice cream is a summer treat that we all love. So how did you do? Let's move on to the next set of riddles. Let's continue with our tasty trivia. Our 6th riddle takes us on a spicy journey. What's a Mexican dish that's a real crowd pleaser wrapped in a corn or flour tortilla? Give up? It's a burrito, filled with a variety of ingredients like beans, rice, and meat. It's a handheld feast. Moving on to riddle 7. This one is a sweet treat. What's a French dessert? Light as air, often filled with cream and topped with chocolate. Need a hint? It starts with an E. That's right, it's an eclair. This delectable pastry is a favorite in patisseries around the world. Riddle 8 is a bit of a crunchy conundrum. What's an American favorite, often served at picnics and barbecues made of potatoes and deep fried? If you guessed potato chips, you'd be spot on. These crispy delights are a staple at gatherings of all sorts. Next up, riddle 9. What's an Italian dish typically made of flattened dough topped with various ingredients and baked in an oven? If you're thinking pizza, you've hit the bullseye. With endless topping possibilities, pizza is loved by many. And finally, riddle 10. This one is a bit tricky. What's a Middle Eastern spread made from chickpeas and tahini? If you've ever had a falafel wrap, you'll know the answer is hummus. This creamy, garlicky spread is the perfect accompaniment to many dishes. Feeling full yet? We're just getting started. Scene script. Ready for the next course? Let's dive right into riddle number 11. What's the cooking process that makes your veggies bright and crisp but not mushy? You're not boiling, you're not steaming. Give up? The answer is blanching. That's right. A quick dip in boiling water followed by a cold bath keeps those greens vibrant and crunchy. Moving along to riddle 12. I'm a technique that gives your meat a nice brown crust and locks in the juices. What am I? If you guessed searing, you're absolutely right. Get that pan nice and hot and you're on your way to a deliciously seared steak. On to riddle 13. I'm a method that involves cooking food in liquid at a low temperature. I'm not boiling or simmering. What am I? Did you guess poaching? Because that's correct. Poaching is a gentle, moist heat cooking technique perfect for delicate foods like eggs and fish. Next up, riddle 14. What's the cooking technique that involves soaking foods in a mixture of liquid and seasonings before cooking? If you thought marinating, you're spot on. Marinating not only adds flavor but can also tenderize meat. Finally, we're at riddle 15. I am a cooking technique that involves high heat and a little bit of oil. I'm perfect for stir fries and I'm not frying. What am I? If you guess sautéing, you've got it. Sautéing is a quick, high heat method best for small, thin pieces of food. Are you cooking up the right answers? Let's continue to find out. Let's keep the momentum going. Are you ready for more food riddles? Let's dive right in. Riddle 16. I'm a root, yet I'm sweet. Some people use me as a meat substitute. What am I? The answer is sweet potato. This versatile vegetable can be transformed into everything from fries to a healthier alternative to meat in some dishes. Moving on to riddle 17. I can be red, green, or yellow. I add a crunch to your salads and a tang to your sandwiches. What am I? The answer is bell pepper. With its vibrant colors and crunchy texture, it's a favorite in many dishes. Now, riddle 18. I'm often mistaken for a vegetable, but I'm a fruit. I'm crucial in guacamole. What am I? The answer is avocado. Yes, you heard it right. Despite its creamy texture and green color, avocado is technically a fruit. Next up, riddle 19. I'm long and thin, I shimmer in the light. Add me to your dish for a garlicky bite. What am I? The answer is chives. These slender herbs add a delicate garlic flavor to your dishes and can also be used as a garnish. Finally, riddle 20. I'm a staple in Italian cuisine. I'm often paired with tomatoes and basil. What am I? The answer is mozzarella cheese. This soft and creamy cheese is a key ingredient in many Italian dishes, including the classic margherita pizza. Well, that's it for this round of riddles. Did you guess them all correctly? These riddles not only test your wit, but also your culinary knowledge. It's fascinating how food can be a source of fun and learning, isn't it? Are you keeping up? Let's spice things up with the next set of riddles. Scene script. Ready to take a bite out of the next set of riddles? Let's dive into the delicious world of famous dishes. Here's the 21st riddle. I'm a Spanish delight, often shared with friends. I'm cooked in a pan, and my name means fry. What am I? Got your guess ready? The answer is paella. This dish is a staple of Spanish cuisine, traditionally cooked in a large pan and shared among a group. Moving on to the 22nd riddle. I'm a food that's a color, and a color that's a food. I can be sweet or sour, and I'm often in a mood. What am I? Time's up, the answer is orange. It's both a color and a fruit, and its flavor can vary from sweet to sour. Let's whet your appetite with the 23rd riddle. I'm a famous Italian dish. I can be thin or thick, topped with cheese and tomato. I'm a quick and tasty pick. What am I? Have you figured it out? The answer is pizza. With its endless variety of toppings and styles, pizza is loved all around the world. Here comes the 24th riddle. I'm a dish from Japan, raw and neatly rolled. Fish and rice are in my plan in a seaweed fold. What am I? Have you got it? The answer is sushi. This Japanese delicacy is known for its combination of raw fish, rice, and seaweed. Finally, the 25th riddle. I'm a classic French soup made from onions galore. Simmered with beef and thyme, I'm a comfort food to adore. What am I? The answer is French onion soup. This warm, hearty dish is a staple of French cuisine, known for its rich flavors. How are you doing so far? Let's keep going. Let's dive into the next set of delicious riddles. First up, a classic one for you. What food is considered a sign of hospitality and friendship in many cultures around the world? The answer is bread. That's right. Breaking bread together is a universal symbol of camaraderie and goodwill. Moving on, here's a tricky one. What food, first cultivated over 5,000 years ago, is still one of the most widely consumed staples worldwide? If you guessed rice, you're correct. It's remarkable to think that this little grain has been feeding humanity for millennia. Next, a riddle that's a little bit nutty. What nut was beloved by the ancient Greeks and Romans and is still enjoyed today in everything from salads to desserts? The answer is the almond. Yes, these versatile nuts have been a favorite for centuries. Now let's spice things up. What spice, native to the Maluku Islands in Indonesia, was once so valuable it was used as a form of currency? The answer is cloves. In the Middle Ages, these aromatic buds were worth their weight in gold. Last but not least, a sweet riddle for you. What sweet treat, originally made from honey by ancient Egyptians, is now enjoyed in countless flavors around the globe? If you said ice cream, you're close, but the correct answer is candy. Yes, candy has a history as rich and varied as its flavors. Are you getting the taste of it? Let's continue. Ready for more tasty trivia? Let's turn up the heat with 5 more food-related riddles to tickle your taste buds. Riddle 31. I'm a phrase often used when something is very easy. What am I? Take a moment to think. Got it? The answer is a piece of cake. This idiom is derived from the ease of eating a piece of cake. Moving on to riddle 32. I'm a food phrase used to describe a situation that's ideal or perfect. Any guesses? Well, here's your answer. The cherry on top. This phrase comes from the tradition of placing a cherry on top of a dessert to make it perfect. Next up, riddle 33. I'm an idiom that means someone is crazy or eccentric. Can you figure it out? The answer is nuts. This term likely comes from the association of a nut's hard shell with a hard head or stubbornness. On to riddle 34. I'm a phrase that means to reveal a secret. What could I be? Take a moment. The answer is spill the beans. This phrase probably originates from ancient Greek voting practices where beans were used as ballots. And finally, riddle 35. I'm a phrase used to describe a situation that is no longer possible or relevant. Any ideas? The answer is, that ship has sailed. While not a food idiom, this phrase is often used in discussions around missed dinner plans or lapsed dieting resolutions. Well, there you have it, folks. 5 more delicious riddles to add to your trivia repertoire. You're becoming quite the connoisseur of food idioms. Are you enjoying this culinary adventure? Let's move on. Let's continue our foodie journey. Riddle 36 takes us to the world of fruits. I am a fruit that's 2 in 1. Part of me is a little sun. What am I? The answer is a pineapple. The prickly exterior hides a sweet and tangy interior, with a little sun, the yellow core, at the center. Onward to Riddle 37. I'm a food, but also a number. What am I? The answer is a 7-layer dip. It's a dish and a number, all in one. And let's not forget how delicious it is with a side of tortilla chips. Riddle 38 asks, I am a breakfast companion that never fails to pop. What am I? The answer is toast. It's a breakfast staple that pops right out of the toaster, ready to be buttered or topped with your favorite spread. For Riddle 39, we delve into the realm of desserts. I'm a sweet treat inside and out, and I'm often filled with fruits. What am I? The answer is a pie. Whether it's apple, cherry, or blueberry, pies are a delightful dessert filled with fruit goodness. Lastly, Riddle 40. I am small, round, and often found in a salad. What am I? The answer is a cherry tomato. These little guys are a salad staple, adding a burst of flavor to every bite. Are you feeling the heat? Keep going, you're doing great. Let's go on with the next set of riddles. Riddle 41 is a playful one. I come in a bunch, packed tight with a crunch. I can be a snack or a side, and in vinegar I often reside. What am I? The answer? It's pickles, those crunchy delights that can turn any sandwich into an adventure. Moving on to Riddle 42. I'm a breakfast favorite, I come from a hen. But to enjoy me, you must break me. What am I? Give up! The answer is an egg. Whether you like them scrambled, poached, or sunny side up, there's no denying eggs are a staple in many breakfast dishes. Now for Riddle 43. I can be sweet or sour, and I hang from a tree. You can make juice, pie, or cider out of me. What am I? The answer is an apple. From Granny Smith to Golden Delicious, apples are versatile fruits that can be enjoyed in myriad ways. Up next, Riddle 44. I'm a type of bread that's flat and round, and in many cultures I can be found. What am I? Do you have your guess ready? The answer is a tortilla. From burritos to quesadillas, tortillas are a key component in many delicious dishes. Finally, we reach Riddle 45. I'm a root vegetable that's orange and sweet. I'm often mashed or made into fries as a treat. What am I? The answer? It's a sweet potato. Whether you're enjoying them as fries in a pie or just baked and buttered, sweet potatoes are a tasty and nutritious choice. Are you still hungry for more? Let's continue. Here we are at the final set of riddles. Ready? Let's dive into the world of food trends. Our first riddle for this set goes like this. I'm a fruit that's small and round. I'm super sweet and can be found in a vineyard, not on the ground. What am I? Give it a thought. Yes, you're right. The answer is grapes. Moving on to the next one. I'm an ancient grain, simple and brown. I'm gluten-free and can be ground. I'm a superfood renowned. What am I? Ponder over it. And the answer is quinoa. Next up we have, I'm a spice, yellow and fine, used in curry and sometimes wine. I heal and soothe by design. What am I? Let it simmer. Yes, indeed, the answer is turmeric. Fourth in line we have, I'm a leaf, green and bold. I'm used in salads, hot or cold. I'm a superfood, so I'm told. What am I? Give it a whirl. And the answer is kale. And now the final riddle of our food riddle challenge. I'm a drink, cold and frothy. I'm a treat, creamy and frothy. I'm a trend, healthy and worthy. What am I? Let it brew. You've got it. The answer is smoothie. Well done. You've made it to the end of our food riddle challenge. Congratulations on completing the challenge, foodies. What a delicious journey it's been. Whether you've cracked all 50 riddles or just a handful, you've shown true culinary curiosity. Maybe you've been a master of the foodie world, answering every riddle with ease. Or perhaps you're a budding gourmand, just starting to explore the vast universe of flavors. Remember, whether you got all the answers right or not, the most important thing is to enjoy the journey of food exploration. Until next time, keep your plates full and your heart happy.